Hey there, what's up? This is Paul Murphy. So in this video, I want to show you how to make money with YouTube in 2026. I'm going to show you the best method that you can actually do. So you can actually copy this today and potentially go and make some money. And you can do this with an existing old channel or a brand new channel if you're just getting started. And actually, you don't need to get 1,000 subs, build up a big channel and try and go viral, which is kind of one of the things that a lot of people think you've got to do. In fact, we're going to bypass all of that and we're going to just get you to the juicy bit of making money, right? So I want to show you this example first. This is where we generated $125,000 in 10 days. We put these videos up, right? I'm going to show you how we do that. I'm going to show you how we research them, how we find them, how we create them. And not only that, I'm going to give you a bonus as well, my $12,000 bonuses. So you can actually copy this method, use the bonuses I give you, which will make them convert. Right, this is the secret sauce, right? Having a good bonus is what people shop around for during an affiliate launch, right? Now, when all is said and done, we generated $68,000 in commission. So we generated $125,000, but out of that, I did $68,000. I just did this with a bunch of videos. Not bad, right? This is money that I took home. This is, for a lot of people, a year's wages. I did this with a few videos in a few days, set and forget. Right now, a lot of this I actually generated over a period of time. So I'm going to show you how we basically make these evergreen as well. That's the secret sauce as well. And I want to show you as well, if you are thinking of going viral, I'll start there because obviously you might want to know like how much money does YouTube actually make if you do 1 million views. So this guy actually literally put this video just up a couple of days ago. This is how much you can make 1 million views in 2026. So you can actually see here for 1,000 views, he's generated 7.15. So revenue per 1,000 RPM, 7.15. Now actually sort of enhanced it a little bit. So how much YouTube pays on average for 1 million views, because depending on what niche you're in, depend on what ads are run on there and how much people are paying for those ads. And that's how you make money, right? YouTube typically pays between 1,000 and 10,000 for 1 million views, right? And so what we actually want to do is we want to think about like how hard is it to get 1 million views, right? You've got to basically build up a channel to 1,000 subs, then you become a partner. You've got to have 4,000 hours of watch time, and then you've got to basically build momentum and keep building. And there's two ways to get 1,000 to get like 1 million views on a video. One is to keep building your channel until you get to that point where you're getting 1 million views on your thing, and that can take 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. Like how long's a piece of string, right? So that's the first way. Second way is a random video that just goes viral, which is no way to plan for. So obviously what I'm going to show you today, we don't need to do that. Now, also what you can do is you can get these videos once you've got them up. This is one I literally put up a couple of days ago, and I want to show you this, right? This is ranking on the front page, like in the top 10 listings. I think it's number, let's just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is actually in the top 10 listings on the video section of Google. Now, I haven't actually put this in the process I'm going to show you. When I do that, it's going to push it to the front page of Google. And you can see these videos here. Look, this is literally up here. This is what we're aiming for. This guy's done it 2 weeks ago. We're going to knock him out, right, with this process. Now, this means that we will be at the top of Google and YouTube. Obviously, we're already at the top of YouTube because that's a lot easier. And in fact, for the term affiliate marketing, this video I put up 3 days ago, we're already at the top, and this is crushing, as you can imagine, right? So here's how we do it, right? So first of all, I go to somewhere like Muncheye. Now, muncheye.com shows you all the big launches that are happening in the industry right now. So muncheye.com will show you basically all these launches. Now, the secret sauce here is you want to choose something where you know there's some heat around it, right? So if I give you this example here, right? This one here, this is one that I actually used. Let me just get the actual case study here. So this one here, I noticed that this was launching, and I noticed it on Muncheye. Obviously, it's not there right now because this was a while ago. And this is the great thing about this, right? You don't need to have like high-tech gear or anything like that. You just need something that can record. In fact, with this one, I just used Zoom because at the time, I didn't even have decent recording software. And I had a I had a channel that didn't hardly have any subscribers. But I noticed that this product was launching on Muncheye. I saw it up here. It said Mike Phil Same, and I thought, okay, this guy is a big name in the industry. He's now coming back. He's launching something. Nobody had created any videos, right? So I was actually at my mum's. This was Christmas Eve in 2019. I was at my mum's. I put a video up and I screen shared this landing page and just spoke over the top. And I just talked about the offer. I literally signed up a few minutes before. I got my affiliate thing. I got it. You can actually sign up if you come to this Munchai. Actually, you go to. They have them like JV Zoo, Warrior Plus, ClickBank, and you just literally click on them. You go over to the thing. You sign up, and 9 times out of 10 they approve you like within the next half an hour or whatever, right? And then you basically, and then I put videos up, and I put this video up. It was only 2 minutes long, and I was just leaning in on the fact like, you can get lifetime access to Groove pages, which is like getting lifetime access to ClickFunnels or something like that, right? And I said this is a really good deal. I put the video up, and then 20 minutes later, I got a commission, right? That was all it was. I literally put a video up, and a commission came in. Like I didn't have to build all that momentum on my channel. I literally did that, and a commission came in. Think about the power of that, right? So I did that. And then over the next 12 months, and this is the process I'm going to show you today, I ranked these videos on Google and YouTube. So this is free ads. So at the top of Google and YouTube, I had these billboard listings, right? And they basically then was generating money. And we generated $317,000. Pretty cool, right? So here's what you do when you do this affiliate launch. So the first thing you want to do is you sign up, obviously, for your product. Once you have your affiliate license, you're going to go over to vidIQ and you're going to use their keyword tool. Now, this is a paid tool, but you may have another paid tool that will actually show you data on Google or YouTube. This one's for YouTube. And in most cases, people are looking for YouTube videos. So I want the YouTube data, really, in all honesty, right? Now, here's the trick. What you want to do is you want to look for the competitor that launched a year ago or 2 years ago, the direct competitor for that product. And every company's got one, right? And you want to find the keywords for the competitor. The reason for that being is that when this is launching, there's going to be no videos, there's going to be no data. So you can put in Todd Grass synthesized actors, but you'll probably find, because this is only just launched, that nobody's searching for it yet. Now, you can try that, obviously. It may well be that there is some heat around it. People have started searching for it. But the best place is to go to the competitor. And then you pick up the keywords there. So in all honesty, I already know what these are because I've done this like inside and out for years. So it's things like ClickFunnels Review, ClickFunnels Tutorial, ClickFunnels Trial, ClickFunnels Bonuses, ClickFunnels Side by Side. So ClickFunnels versus something else, right? ClickFunnels Pricing. All of these are keywords that I'm going to create videos around during the launch, right? So I've obviously got them here, ClickFunnels for Beginners. All of these I'm going to be putting up during the launch. Now, the way that this works, the way that you get these crazy results is because, of course, as people are looking for this product during the launch, they're going to be basically putting these terms in and your video is going to come up. And in fact, your video is going to come up at the top of Google and YouTube pretty much immediately during the launch because hardly anybody does this. Right, so you're going to basically start cleaning up as soon as it's launched. So yeah, that's pretty much the straightforward thing. Now, if you're wondering like, how do I get these thumbnails? Obviously, you can use any type of software. I use ScreenFlow, so you can use ScreenFlow to record, which is a paid tool. But there are free tools out there that you can use. And to create the thumbnails, I use Canva. You just put in create here, right, and then it goes YouTube thumbnail, and they give you like a bunch of like incredible templates. And you can see that these are the templates they give you. You can literally put that in, right? And by the way, these are premium elements. You can sign up for a 30-day free trial. You can use this, swap that out for your own image anyway. In fact, you don't need a free trial with this. And then you can put in your own image. I'll just quickly do one. I'll grab one of mine down here. That one with me with Russell Brunson. I'm not going to use it, but obviously I could. And I could chuck that in there. 10 best ways to make money online. Boom. Right? And obviously you can add effects to that. You can edit it. You can, do all sorts of funky things. But they give you a bunch of templates. And to be honest, the best way to do this is to go and put in the search term. Like you see here, I've got this one for affiliate marketing. You can see I'm ranking number, not including this ad, I think I'm ranking number 3. Pretty cool, huh? Literally just in a day. But you can basically go and look at these, what other people are doing, and you can basically say, okay, well, This guy looks good. He's ranking. He's getting quite a few views per hour here. So yeah, I think I'll go with that. Right. And by the way, this vidIQ plugin gives you this data, like how many views an hour it's getting. Really important, actually, if you want to go and create videos, it's going to give you that data. So that's basically what you do. Now, what I want to do is talk to you about how we're going to make this go stay at the top. Now, there's a secret trick that you can do to make your videos rank and stay there. And then let me just show you some results of what I've got here. So this is what I'm talking about. Your videos go up to the top of Google and YouTube, and they stay there. And these products I've generated like literally millions from these products just by putting it at the top, because anybody looking for, say, One Funnel Away, Groove Pages, Webinar Jam, EverWebinar, Kartra, when they put those search term in, these stayed up for years. And then I showed my students and they outranked me, right? But they stayed up for years. So they'll put this search term in and they'll come to my video, right? And then basically that means that now they're on my video. I show them what they were looking for around that keyword, give them my bonuses, right? But there was a way to do this, because during a launch, your videos go up the top, then they disappear. So you have to push them back up, right? And this is what we do. So this is one of my students actually put this in for best online businesses for mums. This is one that I did the other day as well. This is one I did for, this is the money I made. I went to show you those earlier, but hey. So anyway, this is the secret sauce. Now you want to think about this, right? This is some student results that we got. So you want to think about this first, actually, before I show you this. So when you go and put in a search, so for instance, when I typed in Rory McIlroy, when I actually typed it in completely wrong, I spelt it wrong and everything, even still, right, you can see here, this is a keyword tool we use for Google that shows us, it's called Keywords Everywhere, if you want to check it out, 550,000 searches a month. You can actually see here that this is 5 hours old, 3 hours old, 4 hours old, 17 hours old, right? Why is this? Well, basically, Google knows that these sites are basically relevant and it needs to put their stuff up at the top. But tomorrow, these will all drop, right? So what we're doing is we're trying to basically emulate this. Now, this is the key element. Now, we want basically people watching our video all the time, but away from Google. Google then gets a signal that it's news and says, we need to keep it at the top. So how do we do that? Well, it's really, really straightforward, actually. We create what's known as the magic evergreen traffic system. Now, when I give you access to these bonuses, I'm going to give you access to this. So you can basically just take this and then put your videos in it, right? But basically, all we do is we create our 10 videos on YouTube, then we put them into this funnel and we give it away as a free course. So we say to people, here's a free course just for being on my video, right? And what happens is that as people come through and watch this free course, because all these videos are YouTube videos where we're solving problems, so whatever someone's put in, so this could be ClickFunnels review, ClickFunnels tutorial, ClickFunnels trial, ClickFunnels side by side, all of this is basically just showing them all the things that they were searching for anyway. So we're delivering value, right? This is the key. So we're not doing like unethical marketing. We're not trying to trick people. We're saying, here's what we do. But each time somebody watches this, they look forward to the next day. They look forward to the next day and they watch all of these. The algorithm basically on Google and YouTube goes, all these videos are being watched. We need to push them up. And not only that, we need to push them up next to each other, right? So when somebody puts in a search term, you can see that's what happens, right? So, and then what it does is it emulates this. And what that means is you now suddenly get solid rankings. Nobody can ever outrank you. And all of the traffic coming in here, obviously each one of these getting watched gets them pushed up a bit. That's more traffic coming in. More goes up a bit more traffic coming in. So within a very short space of time, all these videos are pushed up to the top and are solid at the top of Google and YouTube. So obviously, if you want to implement this in your marketing, you just need to put your videos in a funnel. But obviously, there's a specific way to do it so it works really, really well. And then you get these solid rankings, and we call these free Google ads. Pretty cool, huh? So this is basically the whole strategy. We basically put videos up during the launch, they rank, then we put them in this funnel. And that's it. And this will generate you a passive income for years to come. This is set and forget, right? So once you've done this, you can do whatever you want because this is going to self-police. All the traffic coming in is keeping these videos going up, keeping all this traffic going in, keeping these videos going up. Also building you a very, very, very solid email list, right? Highly valuable and basically just creating all your marketing for you. One of these is done, and you're just using the videos you just did for that launch, right? Pretty cool. Okay, so I was going to show you that. I'll show you that in another video, but this is all the other benefits you get when you create this funnel. And we've got them created as well for every type of business. So you could do it for an affiliate, you could do it for, if you want to do a membership, a school, community, anything you want to do, right? It's basically got it created. These are all the benefits. So what I want to do now is give you my $12,000 bonuses and give you access to our school community, right? And I'll just show you what that looks like. At the moment, you can see as of recording this, we've got 1.7 thousand members, a really, really active community. When you come in, we give you actually access to my $12,000 bonuses, right? But you also get the Prism framework, which shows you basically what you need to consider when you're placing any videos on YouTube, right? Also, we give you the evergreen traffic system. You get them for every different type of business. So affiliates, clients, like to book a call funnel, school, it's all in there, right? And we give you our upload checklist, which is our 21-point upload checklist as well, right? And by the way, someone said to me, how much money have you made recently, Paul? So I took this screenshot just to show you, because somebody was like, well, what is recent and what isn't, right? And that's what you do. So basically, if you go to the link on the screen, it's claimfreeads.com. Go to link on the screen. There's also a link in the description and in the comments. Check that out. Basically, go grab those bonuses, and then obviously I'll give you access to the entire evergreen traffic system as well. And in this next video, I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do in your marketing today.